Right now, somewhere in your city, an alarm is going off. You already know the feeling. That specific dread. The weight of a day that hasn't started yet, but is already demanding things from you. The commute. The inbox. The meeting that could have been an email. The slow erosion of hours that belong to someone else. You have felt this so many times that you stopped noticing it strange. It is strange. For 300,000 years, no human being woke up to an alarm. Not one. The morning began when the body decided it was ready. Light shifted. Temperature dropped. Camp stirred. And the first question of the day was not what do I have to do? It was what do I want to do? That distinction is everything. In 1963, anthropologist Richard Lee began tracking exactly how the Jew/Hoansi of Botswana spent their time. What he found disturbed him. Adults secured enough food in roughly 15 to 17 hours per week. The rest of the time, roughly 80% of their waking lives, was theirs. Completely, structurally, irreversibly theirs. You work more than twice that. Every week. For decades. But here is what nobody talks about. It wasn't just rest they were doing with that time. In 1994, explorers entered Chauvet Cave in southern France and found paintings 30,000 years old. Horses rendered with perspective. Lions caught mid-movement. Shading. Depth. Sophistication that took skill and hours and intention. Someone crawled deep into a cave by firelight not to survive, not to eat, but to make something beautiful. In South Africa, archaeologists found shell beads 100,000 years old. Tiny holes drilled through shells collected from a coastline 20 kilometers away. A 40-kilometer round trip just to find the right material. Then hours of careful work to make them wearable. For no reason except that humans, when given time, make things. A 40,000-year-old flute carved from a vulture bone in Germany. 5 finger holes. Perfectly spaced. Someone understood music, understood pitch, and had enough unhurried hours to master it. This is what your ancestors did when survival was handled. They created, they decorated, they played, and then the sun would set. Anthropologist Polly Wiesner spent years recording conversations around Jew/Hoansi fires. During the day, talk was practical. Tracks seen near the river. A plant ready for harvest. A complaint about fair sharing. But at night, 81% of conversation shifted entirely. Stories, myths, jokes, the origin of the world, the deeds of ancestors, things that only become possible to think about when your stomach is full and you are safe. This is where human culture was born. Not in cities, not in offices, around fires, in the dark, with nothing to do but be human together. Then 10,000 years ago, something broke. Agriculture. And agriculture, for all it gave us, was a trap. More food meant more people. More people meant more food needed. More food meant more labor. The skeletons don't lie. Early farmers were shorter than hunter-gatherers. Their spines were damaged from repetitive work. Their teeth were rotting. They died younger. They worked harder for a worse life and could not stop because the population had already grown past the point of return. From farming came surplus. From surplus came ownership. From ownership came hierarchy. From hierarchy came the idea that your time could belong to someone else. And from that, eventually, came the alarm clock. You are not laziness fighting against productivity. You are 300,000 years of a certain kind of human fighting against 10,000 years of a system that was never actually designed for you. Your ancestors did not work to live. They lived. Fully. Freely. And when they felt like it, they made art. You are the same species. Same brain. Same body. Same need for fire and story and unhurried time. You just forgot that the morning was supposed to be yours.